Hello everyone and welcome to the NARCN Network. I'm Dean, the host of this channel, and today I'm going to be presenting to you episode 5 of Unmasking the Narcissist. And the title of episode 5 is The Flawed State of the Narcissist. Often we look at the narcissist being the perfect predator, the apex of what can be achieved in evil behaviors against others. Yes, a great many narcissists are very intelligent people. They need to be to try to carry out the behaviors that they do. However, looking at them in the light of being perfection in evil is not a good example of what's really going on with the narcissist. Narcissists are, by their nature, flawed people. They suffer often from not only narcissistic personality disorder, but often anxiety disorder, ADHD or ADD, conductive disorder, depressive disorder, and many other disorders often link themselves within narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissists are not the perfect people that we often think that they are. They deal with a great many things that affect them within their narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissists live in a constant imbalance and in constant struggle to maintain balance. Imagine living in a state where you have to worry constantly that the next move you make with an appliance could be a trigger for a revolt that victim could cause them, that could expose that narcissist to the world around them and completely mess with their state of balance. We think of the narcissist as being the epitome of cunning and of exercising a well-organized plan against us. But this really isn't often what's really going on. Narcissists can actually be very fragile type creatures. A narcissist is always in a constant state of chaos. They're worried about whether or not their appliances might suddenly rebel against them and out them. They're worried about conditions of what's going on. It takes a lot of effort to control people and to keep a bunch of different appliances in check so that nobody bails on that narcissist or nobody suddenly goes, rogue and outs this narcissist in some particular way. Narcissists are living in a constant anxiety state. It doesn't matter what level that they are. Even higher levels sometimes deal with a constant state of anxiety because they just don't know what's going on. You cannot have control of all the things in your life in those ways. When you're constantly trying to control everyone around you, people all have free will, and a person can decide at any moment that they're not going to put up with any bullshit anymore and take off or suddenly cause that narcissist a whole mess of trouble. So narcissists live in a very fragile state most of the time, and this makes them very fragile within themselves at times to deal with, depending on the narcissist. We need to stop thinking that narcissists are evil geniuses. They are really just psychopaths with big egos fueled by corrupted mental states brought on by the things that have affected those narcissists in their formative years and also that have affected them during their general lives. Whatever things they go through in their life affect a narcissist as well too, and this all makes up for the makeup of the mental state of the narcissist. It really does not require that much diabolicalness to manipulate people who are good in nature. People who have good hearts and good intentions think positively. They are not that hard to manipulate. It is not hard to manipulate people who have good intentions or people who are good. Those with good hearts don't think like narcissists do. They think of others as being good and doing good deeds as well. The truth is, toddlers manipulate in the very same ways that narcissists do, running away from guilt when caught and running away when lying to avoid accountability when faced with a threatened adversity that could compromise the safety of their being. Young children do this. Narcissists do this. They have very common behaviors because of their mental states. So being and functioning as a narcissist is often just a state of happenstance and not the actions of the evil psychopathic planners that we think that they all are. Yes, some narcissists are indeed hyper-intelligent planners and schemers. But even those narcissists are subject to the universe's laws of chaos and free will. And this is often what ends up upsetting the narcissist's plans when it comes to dealing with appliances. The narcissist lives a life of flawed reasoning, flawed actions, flawed emotions, flawed understanding, and often just overall imbalance in everything that surrounds them. They are far from the perfect predators we assume them to be. Narcissists are going through life on autopilot, just acting as they do and reacting to the things surrounding them with no real sense of anything. They are autonomous meat suits, just doing this out of the warped mental state sense of self-preservation that they live in. They at times do not even remember the actions from moment to moment because of how their brains function. This is all part of how truly flawed states of being the narcissists actually live in. There are combined disorders that can often accompany narcissistic personality disorder make for a combined cocktail that makes it impossible for the narcissist to be anything other than fatally flawed. So this has been Unmasking the Narcissist, Episode 5. I hope this has given you a little bit of more insight into the narcissist and how they may really be. We think of them as being very perfect, cunning individuals, but the reality is that narcissists have a whole bag of issues that they're dealing with, and depending on the narcissist, it may be very, very intense for them to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And narcissists make mistakes all the time. If they didn't, we wouldn't find people outing them, and we wouldn't suddenly know what they were. And unfortunately, this flawed state that the narcissist lives in is a thing that they do deal with in life, and we may not see them in this light, but this is truly the nature of what they are as well, too. So, again, this was Episode 5 of Unmasking the Narcissist. I'm going to say stay tuned for some new upcoming content. I've got tons of stuff coming up on the NARCN Network and new videos coming up on the Unmasking the Narcissist series. And I'll catch you guys really soon. I hope you guys have an awesome, great day.